If you're thinking about buying, these are 5 things nobody tells you up front, and they matter. So 5 things you need to know about buying a home. 1, most homes don't look like the internet pictures. Okay. People edit these photos. They're very staged. And you need to know that seeing it in person is the best thing when shopping for a home. So don't just browse online, and you need to pick an agent that you love and you trust, and you need to go look in person. Don't fall in love either until you understand the numbers, because if your agent isn't going over the closing cost and the lender cost and the attorney closing fees, the title fee, you also have home insurance that you have to pay 1 year upfront for. So most people underestimate these closing costs, and they really don't understand that they could be from 2 to 7% of the sales price of the home. And I know that sounds crazy. It just depends on what type of loan you're using, and if there's a MIP, mortgage insurance premium, or a PMI. All those things matter. So getting with the right lender and getting with the right agent matters. Also, timing matters more than price for a lot of sellers. So it's great if your agent can ask the listing agent or the seller, hey, when would you like to close? Because, if you want to get into this house, you want to be able to make sure it's a win-win situation for everyone. Close when the sellers can and close when the buyers can. You also have to remember that your first payment when you're buying a home, if you close in the middle or towards the end of the month, your first payment isn't due the very next month. You have a whole month in between till you make your first payment. So if you're in a rental, all of this matters. So make sure you have the right agent. Also, your first house won't be your forever house. It just won't. So stop putting that pressure on yourself. I cannot tell you how many people bought a home with me and said, I'm going to live here till I die and all this kind of stuff. No. They always sell 2 to 5 years every single time because, the 5 Ds, right? Death, diamonds, debt, divorce, diapers. People have things that happen to them. They lose jobs. Like, they go back to live with kids and family in other states. They have health issues. Just so many things can happen. And I hate to say that, but I don't really know of anyone that's ever lived in their house for 30 years. I've been doing real estate for 26 and I don't know one. So just going to say that right there. So just don't put that pressure on yourself. So, there's an emotional payoff here. Buying should feel exciting, not paralyzing. You want it to be fun. You want to be armed. You want to have your pre-approval, not just a pre-qualification ready, a pre-approval ready. And so if you want a zero pressure game plan for buying in this market, I'll walk you through it. I over communicate, if anything, as a real estate agent, and I'm here for you. I cover the Charlotte, Lake Norman, and the Myrtle Beach and Charleston markets. So North Carolina and South Carolina, I got you covered. I can even go Little River, Holden Beach, you name it. I got you. If you need any help, please reach out to me. My contact details are